Afternoon all, Shane here, the head chef here at the Celtic Ross, back to you. Lockdown 2.0, so I'm back with a few more recipes for this autumnal season. We have a little bit of extra time in our hands. Out of my house this time, back in the actual Celtic Ross kitchen, so it's good. A bit of extra equipment to use and cook with, so it should be a lot faster and easier. So today's recipe is going to be a nice autumnal minestrone soup, one pot wonder, and I'm also going to keep it vegan friendly. So it should be very delicious, warming and tasty for this time of year, and nice and quick and easy to make. Okay, so what you're going to need for this recipe is the basic soup base that I use for every soup. So I've got a chopped onion, 2 carrots chopped, and 2 sticks of celery. Yes, that's going to be the base for soup, and there's the base for every soup. Then over here we've got a little bit of a veg stock pot, which are absolutely brilliant. I prefer these to the veg stock cubes. Some olive oil. We have 2 bay leaves. We got some chopped hard herbs, so there's rosemary, sage and thyme inside here. Beside that I've got some dried oregano and some chili flakes, just to add a little extra heat and warmth to it. 2 cloves of chopped garlic, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Then I've got some macaroni pasta, but you can use whatever pasta you like for the soup. I just have this one to hand at the moment. This is some beautiful local pumpkin, Crown Prince pumpkin from Waterfall Farms, which is perfect this time of year for any form of soup. And back here, also from Waterfall Farms, I've got some mixed kales, some chard and some spinach. And then right at the back there, I have some cannellini beans and some chopped tomatoes just to finish the soup. Okay, so let's begin. So a nice warm pan on here. So I'm just going to add about my olive oil into there. And then just bang in my 3 veg, my normal soup base. So the onion, you got the carrots, and you got the celery. That's all in there. And then at the start of every soup, I always add a pinch of salt. One, it helps break down the vegetables, pulls the moisture out of them, and then you're starting your seasoning process right at the start as well. So give that a start. Okay, so this is going to take about 3 or 4 minutes on a medium heat, just to help soften all these vegetables and extract as much flavour from them as possible. Okay, so while this is cooking, I'm just going to talk to you about a few bits we've got going on in the hotel at the moment. So obviously we don't have any customers in the hotel, so we've been keeping ourselves busy with doing a few bits for hampers for Christmas. So we've got Christmas puddings on the go, we've got a couple of chutneys, festive butternuts, butterscotch sauce, and they'll be on sale to the website along with vouchers over the next coming weeks. And then also in December, the 10th and the 17th, we're going to have 2 cooking evenings. So I'll be up front, show you a couple of basic Christmas canapes and recipes, which I'm looking forward to, passing on a bit of my knowledge to some of our guests, lucky guests who get to come and see it. So yeah, that's what we've been up to. Also craft has been open, so that's been busy. We've been having a great bit of crack outside there, serving up some winter cocktails and some beautiful winter dishes, with a street food side of course. Okay, so this veg has had 4 or 5 minutes. You can see the onions have softened, the carrots are softened, and so is the celery. So next, I'm going to get the pumpkin in, because that's going to take a bit of time to cook as well. That's going to get dumped in there. And that goes. And then also your aromats are going to go in. So the rosemary, thyme, and sage, straight in. The chopped garlic in there as well. Nice pinch of cracked black pepper in there as well. And then you've got your dried oregano and chili flakes. Okay, so they're all going now. Just going to give that another 2 minutes just to cook down, and then all the oils release from the herbs and the pumpkin start cooking. So I'm just quickly going to make the veg stock. So got a jug there, stock on here, and then a little boiling water. Just to dissolve all that. That's good. Okay, so the pumpkin and spices, I had about 2 minutes to cook there now. So I'm just going to get in last my flavouring, so it's 2 bay leaves, straight in, and now my liquids. So and my veg stock in there, tin of tomatoes, straight in, and then cannellini beans, give them a bit of time to cook as well. So the cannellini beans are great, nice hearty, delicious this time of year. Gives a nice bit of texture and also adds that protein into the dish. So give that a stir. So this is just going to give about 5 to 10 minutes just to cook, to let that pumpkin start to cook and the carrots to cook a little bit more. and then we'll come back to it, and then we'll add in our greens and our pasta. Okay, so that's had 5 or 6 minutes to simmer. The pumpkins just started to soften. Okay, so now we're just going to bang in the last of the ingredients. So we've got our macaroni pasta, and greens, so our kale, our chard, and our spinach. Pop it on there. So this just needs to cook now for as long as your pack instructions or whatever pasta you're using into it. So this macaroni takes 8 minutes. It'll be the same length time to cook all those greens, and then done. So it'll be done. So I'm just going to mix in the greens there now. Get that pasta cooked. That bubbly away beautifully. Soup is thickened as well because of the pasta. This needs a readjust seasoning, so just another little pinch of salt. I'll stir that in there now. Beautiful. Just going to give you a close up of that there. And there it is. Beautiful autumnal minestrone soup. I'm just going to plate it up there now. Look at that. All the beautiful wintry autumnal greens. And there, 2 big scoops. A nice, healthy, hearty portion for you guys to enjoy. So I hope you guys give this recipe a blast. It's nice and easy, very tasty, and perfect for this time of year. Thanks for watching, guys.